I just got to do me. I just got to perform and do me and just do what I've got to do best. I believe anything he can do, I'm better than that, and that's me being real with it. He's fastish. He's got low key speed. I'm faster than him. I hit harder than him. Got a better defense than him. Got better counters than him. And this is not me being like arrogant and being like, I'm just of what I can. You can see it if you can compare two different things. You can compare me and him. I do everything better than him. I'm aware of what he can do, and that's what makes me tick, because I know that if I give him opportunities to throw that right hand, he will throw the right hand. If I give him opportunities to throw the straight shots, he throws the straight shots, he throws the cheeky body shots. I've been watching him and studying him, so I already know what he brings to the table. I already know he might try and counter if I throw a left hook, because I've got a good left hook. So they all know, like, it's not out there knowing I've not got a good left hook. People know what punches I've got good, so I'm aware of the counters from that.
Specifically, Ozzy, that watches the Undefeated podcast, was like, you got to speak to Zelfa.
No way.
Big fans of yours.
No way.
October Red Boxing, Zelfa Barrett. It's been a minute. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, but all the better for seeing you. How does it feel? I'm going to say this because obviously I know you personally. You're sat next to Joel Cordina, going for the world title shot. You're going for the European. How does that feel when to me, it could have been you?
It is what it is, man. I'm fighting for the European title, so no stress, no danger. It is what it is, and got a title coming up.
The date, the 4th. I know it too well, because not long after your mum passed away, my brother passed as well from cancer. We talk about significance, that pain. You went out there, you got the tattoos, the scars, the reminders. Going into this fight, the special date, like you said, as soon as you heard the date, he says, I'm having the fight straight away. Before
I said, yeah, I'm going to win. And I thought, oh, shit. Like, I just sounded like a weirdo, but that was just the first thing that come to my mind. No, obviously, I mean, like, from another perspective, from somewhere else, if someone says, you'd be like, whoa. But yeah, it just crossed my mind straight away. I'm going to win straight away, which I am.
Yeah, I believe that. You're an aggressive fighter, back foot fighter that is comfortable on the back foot. We know that. Somebody that's able to keep people off, move around the ring, really good ring generalship. We don't need to speak about the jab. We can speak about the powerful hook. Somebody that can really box. Your opponent has got that belt, that European title belt that you want. What do you know about him, and how do you intend to counteract his skills?
I know he's a fighter that's good at everything. He's like, he's got the fundamentals. Got a jab, got a right hand, tight defense. He can box a bit. Like on the back foot, I see when he fought Joe, he kind of moved a bit. One of his fights that he boxed when he won the European title, he must have took it down, but he kind of boxed a bit because the guy was a bit unorthodox and whatever. So, yeah, he can box a bit, man. He's got the decent fundamentals.
Zelfa Barrett then goes into that. How do you deal with it when somebody, like you said, somebody's a boxer? It's not just someone that's coming in there to brawl, because they usually say with that, boxing always wins. How are you going to go in there with another boxer, somebody like yourself that is comfortable on the back foot and has also got the jabs and, like you said, the fundamentals?
I just got to do me. I just got to perform and do me and just do what I've got to do best. I believe anything he can do, I'm better than that, and that's me being real with it. He's fastish. He's got low key speed. I'm faster than him. I hit harder than him. Got a better defense than him. Got better counters than him. And this is not me being like arrogant and being like, I'm just of what I can. You can see it if you can compare two different things. You can compare me and him. I do everything better than him. Somebody can't say that, oh, but he does this bit better. Or if they try to match me and Joe or something, they'd be like, yeah, but Joe does this better than you and Zelfa. Like, but with me and him, it's like, I know I do everything better. I just need to go out there and perform it. But I'm also still wary of being caught myself, off the counters, off his being tight, trying to drag the fight later on into the rounds, try to come on strong later on. So I'm always aware of that. I'm aware of me, and all I can focus on is me and the best of my abilities.
And that is interesting to hear. I like that. It's brought a smile to my face. Also, you know, being aware that somebody is possibly going to counterpunch, somebody that's studied, and this is where the boxing IQ comes into place. You've looked at his style, you know what he brings, and you're also aware of what you need to defend off that as well, because it's not going to be you just dominating. He's going to come back with stuff.
Of course, it's boxing, you know, and it's like when it rains, you need to find a jacket with a hood, you know. So I'm aware of what he can do, and that's what makes me tick, because I know that if I give him opportunities to throw that right hand, he will throw the right hand. If I give him opportunities to throw the straight shots, he throws the straight shots, he throws the cheeky body shots. I've been watching him and studying him, so I already know what he brings to the table. I already know he might try and counter if I throw a left hook, because you know I've got a good left hook. So they all know, like, it's not out there knowing I've not got a good left hook. People know what punches I've got good, so I'm aware of the counters from that, which I would do the same. If someone's got a good punch, you got to counter it. So I'm aware of him and how good he is. All I've got to do is be the best me, which I will be.
We talk about that catch, counter and counter, something that you're good at as well, and spinning people off on the ropes as well, that ring generalship, importance of having that, so when you are backed up, you can spin off and move out the way. A good time to obviously throw the counters back at him. It sounds like it's going to be a proper boxing match, one that I'm excited to watch. But then what is next? I get it, I know, I'm not saying overlook your opponent, I'm not saying, oh, this is a guaranteed, I'm not doing that. But what does Zelfa Barrett want?
You know, obviously everybody wants to be a world champion, no doubt, you know. That's the goal for being a fighter. Of course it is, but you know, June 4th we've got to focus on the European title, and you know, when I grab that, we can talk and speak and do whatever then. But from there, all that's in my mind is European champion and the new.
Having that focus then and sticking, like you said, you know, one step at a time, not overlooking anybody. But yeah, of course, you want the titles. You want to become a world champion. The winner, say for example, Joe Cordina comes out, this is the winner, you win, you two then get to fight. What weaknesses do you see in Joe Cordina that, you know, you as a pure boxer can exploit?
To be honest with you, I'll be real with you, like, I'm just on Farouk. So I've not even looked at, I look at Joe as a good fighter and whatever, but I've not looked at him for anything. My focus is on Farouk, and I know his weaknesses and what he does. And you could ask me about Canelo and whatever right now. My energy is just on him. And then when he's him, then when I've done him, then you can talk about weaknesses and all that. And then, but you know, at the moment in time, it's Farouk.
Proper, focused. What will this win mean to you when you get this European title belt? What will that mean to you? Because you're someone that's very mentally strong. I don't know if our viewers really know how mentally tough you are. You're someone that's, like I said, dealt with loss, dealt with pain more than once with people that you really love and care about. But you don't stop. You just keep going. So when you're talking about getting in a ring and boxing someone, compared to what you've been through emotionally, that's like a walk in the park.
You know,
no disrespect to any boxers, you understand what I'm saying?
Obviously boxing is not a walk in the park, but you know, with me, it's just something that makes me feel happy in life, and it's my job and I get paid from it, so I love it. And you can express how you feel onto someone or on the bag or in a circuit, so that's just the way I express. And you know, what have I got to like be scared of? Really, like, the worst thing has happened to me, so I'm not scared of another man who was the same weight as me the day before, who's 2 arms, 2 legs. Why am I going to be scared of him? I can be wary if he's flipping 8 foot and we're not the same weight, but the guy's my weight. We weighed in the same weight. Like, so, you know, I've got nothing to be afraid of.
And that is what makes you more dangerous. Zelfa, I know you're locked into it. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me today. Like I said, I had a couple of DMs. Make sure you get Zelfa. We want to get, you know, Zelfa on there. So before I go, would you be able to just shout out the Undefeated podcast? Because there's a couple of guys on there that really do admire your boxing style.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you, Undefeated podcast. I appreciate you. You know, and I'll win this fight Saturday night. And I'll do something with you, man, but thank you.
Zelfa, until the next time. Nearly fell over me back then. So, hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.